Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Kama TV. The Tower of Babylon has shown emerging cracks. Cracks in the broad-based governments are visible, clear, and people are asking, what next, ladies and gentlemen? Raila Amolo Odinga has been telling Kenyans that ODM is not in government. But Alice Wahome, the lad cabinet secretary, former Kadara member of parliament, responded to Raila Amolo Odinga. And the response caught many people unawares. The response angered ODM supporters. The response by Alice Wahome is going to form the basis of analysis. We all know that Alice Wahome and William Samoei Ruto are very, very close. So before I give a critical analysis of why Alice Wahome is talking the way she is talking, watch what she is saying here. Then we are going to see what next.
Yeah? After a while, some of them are confused because they have never been in government. This is the first time, and that is because William Ruto has agreed to share government with the opposition. Wengine wanasema wao ni mawaziri, wanasema ni mawaziri, ama sijui wamekuja kutusupport, but they are not in government. You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have your cake with, what am I saying? I'm saying ODM and UDA, now affiliated parties of UDA wako kwa broad-based government. Now it is not possible for ODM now to say they are not in government. Hiyo haieleweki. Vile huo, meku wana makile huo. They are either in or out. As far as I'm concerned, because I sit in cabinet.
So that is Alice Wahome. And the question that I want to ask you, on whose behalf is Alice Wahome talking? Because if you ask me, there is no way a cabinet secretary from William Samoei Ruto's side can attack Raila Amolo Odinga, can attack ODM without the approval of one William Samoei Ruto. So Alice Wahome is speaking on behalf of William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto is using Alice Wahome as his mouthpiece. So the message is clear to Raila Amolo Odinga. Shape up or shape out. Number two, in my view, this is meant to provoke ODM leaders deliberately. It is meant to provoke Raila Amolo Odinga and his ODM. And, provoking an opponent, provoking somebody whom you don't trust is usually used by competitors so that you can respond and we can be able to see the kind of person you are. So, what Alice is doing, she's trying to test the waters to see what these guys from ODM are going to say. And for sure, they will say something. And for sure, they will start talking. The second reason why Alice Wahome is talking like this, Alice Wahome cannot be the MP of Kadara if elections were to be held today. Should lose in the morning. Anybody who is associating himself or herself with William Samoei Ruto, especially if you come from the Murima Nation, there is no way that you can win even a cattle dip chairman. That is the position. And Alice Wahome now wants to endear herself to the bitter people of Mount Kenya. Alice Wahome want to appear good. Hapo beleni, there was a node way of doing things, whereby if you want to be elected in Mount Kenya, the only thing you needed to do is to attack Raila Amolo Odinga. The only thing that you needed to do is to say Raila Nimbaya. The only thing that you needed to say, and people would rally behind you and vote for you en masse, is just to attack Raila Amolo Odinga. Today the narrative has changed. Raila Amolo Odinga is seen just like any other person from the mountain. In the last election, Raila won more than 1 million votes from the Murima Nation. So this is a third narrative that is not going to work. And because of this, Alice Wahome is trying to test the old method, or is trying to navigate using an old map, and I'm sure it is not going to work for her. The other reason, Alice Wahome is a lawyer. Professionally, she's a lawyer, a known lawyer, and she understands very clearly. In government, there's what we call collective cabinet responsibility, whereby the cabinet is supposed to speak with one voice. The government should speak with one voice. We cannot have some people talking like they are not in government, others criticizing the government when they are in the same government. This does not work well. It's just like one part of the body, like now the right hand punching the left eye hand, and it's the same body. And this is what we call collective cabinet responsibility. The fact that he's a lawyer, maybe she's bothered why this is not being respected. The collective cabinet responsibility is not being respected by the partners, that is ODM. There is also the feeling of desperation. When you listen to her tone, the tone is that of a leader who is desperate. Somebody is desperate because of number of reasons. But in this case, William Samoei Ruto is desperate. When they brought Raila Amolo Odinga, they brought Raila Amolo Odinga and ODM in UDA to ensure that William Samoei Ruto survive up to 2027. Because you remember Raila Amolo Odinga was in the opposition and he was in the front line trying to confront William Samoei Ruto. So when they brought him, and there must be some agreement, labda kuna vile ambavyo waliongea kabla ya kuingia pale, kwa sababu Raila hangeweza kuingia pasi na kuelewana, na unajua Waswahili wanasema mkono mtupu haurabwi. Hayo tutayazungumzia baadaye. Kile ambacho tunaweza kusema hapa, she is bitter and she is desperate. Because you see, Raila Amolo Odinga is not saving William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto is being attacked from all corners, from the Murebe Nation, from the Gema Nation, everywhere. Raila Amolo Odinga is not responding. And if I may ask you, where is Raila Amolo Odinga? He's not even speaking. When Natembeya was being arrested, Raila Amolo Odinga was quiet. When the Murebe Nation rose up to defend Natembeya, you see, Raila Amolo Odinga did not even give his opinion. And this is something that is actually annoying those who are in William Samoei Ruto's side. There is also a clear sign that these guys, maybe what they know is that Raila Amolo Odinga is likely to bolt out. When I see Kalonzo there, when I see Matiang'i there and other leaders, because Raila is not likely to contest for the presidency, even at this moment, I still doubt if Raila can actually support William Samoei Ruto on the ballot. That is on August 2027. I highly doubt. I'm sure given Matiang'i here and Ruto here, the heart of Raila Amolo Odinga would be with Matiang'i. Given Kalonzo here, who has stood with him 3 times, and Ruto here, who actually is the president, and a contested president in this case, I think Raila Amolo Odinga would go for Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka in the last minute. History is good, is a good teacher. And you remember what happened in 2002 when Raila and his team bolted out from Daniel Toroitich arap Moi's government. So William Samoei Ruto was in that government and he fears. So maybe what he want to kick Raila out. Is Raila on his way out? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Because from where I sit, this divorce is likely to be messy. This divorce is likely to be bloody. And we are likely to have many casualties. So guys, like the video. Enjoy your day. Till next time. Bye-bye.